Welcome, young one. You've done well to make it this far. All of Helese's snares, all his ingenious tortures. Now here you stand, hand outstretched, ready to claim his prize. The Book of Breaking. The Great Holocron. Can you feel it? Makes you sweat, doesn't it? Hate pouring from the stone like magma from the earth. Are you ready for that kind of power? Oh, I don't doubt you know hatred. But do you have what it takes to put it inside you? To take its heat and let it forge you into a weapon? To hold it tight? Cut down those who keep your people in chains, even as your own fingers bleed and burn? I thought so. Go on then. Reach out. Take it. But before you do, you should know two things. Firstly, this stone, it will never give you what you want. Second, I'm not actually a disembodied voice. I'm right behind you, about 6 feet away. Hello. Ooh. Oh, you've been practicing, haven't you? A lot of anger inside. Hell of a fuel. Of course, it's not everything. Oh, it's quite a simple trick when you know how. No, I'm not here for the holocron. Well, okay, I suppose I am here for the holocron. Can't leave something like that lying around, but I didn't come here for that. I came here for you. Oh, put that down, please. Full of tricks, aren't you? And not very trusting. Hold up, Blaster. Nice. If I may give a word of advice, lead with the gun next time. Anyone can use a gun, very few can project lightning. Most people will never see it coming. Hey, what's that? Hey, it's okay. It's okay, don't cry. Oh. I'm sorry. No, I am. I shouldn't have made you feel powerless. With your history, I should have known. You're not weak. I had you at a disadvantage, Calabar. I know who you are. I know about Tyrus, what you go through here. I've learned to avoid the tourist traps, walk the side streets. The lesser-known places. The ones where your people are toiling away for corporate masters who care nothing for you. Darth Sill, is it? Unimaginative as names go. Still. Sith have never been the most imaginative, now have they? Even a would-be Sith. That word? Calabar. It's one of those sand cats, right? Where I come from, there's a similar expression. Lone wolf. It's what they call you, no? Out there? The other slaves? Listen, young one. I'm not going to kill you. And I hope I've made it clear that I'm really not worth killing. So can we chat for a bit? Away from that thing? What's it filling your head with? Calling you weak, worthless? You are neither of those things. No, you're not. And I'd like to prove it if that's okay. Come with me. Let's get out of earshot of it. I'm going to say some very unflattering things about it. Thank you. Please, lead the way. Isn't this nicer? Cooler, certainly. Bad planet for robes. I don't know why we always insist on them. What? How could you tell? Yes, I am a Jedi, but you can cut the master thing. I prefer to think of myself as a tutor. Well, I did come here for the holocron, and I am curious about this Sith Lord, but for the moment I'm more interested in you. You're much more interesting. Here you are in the heart of Halaze's temple, powerful enough to project lightning. I can feel the force swirling inside you. It's like a storm. Where did you learn all this? You don't know? It just sort of came to you. That makes sense, actually. You've been in service to them for a very long time, haven't you? Aye. I knew someone once, long time ago. She lived a hard life under cruel masters much as you have. Day after day, she would picture them in rictuses of pain. Imagine putting icicles in their blood, breaking their bones with a thought. Little revenges they couldn't take away. She kept inside her head. And then one day, on a particularly cruel day, she thought one of those thoughts one of her dark comforts, and the force was flowing through her, and her anger and her hate and the force made the picture come to life. It was not a pretty sight. Something like that for you? For the first time? I thought so. When force sensitives grow up in an environment like yours, they often awaken to their abilities in moments of outrage. It's something we have to teach them to step away from when we take them in. It is a strength of a sort, and I would never deny anybody's right to outrage. The universe is not kind enough yet, but it can't be relied on, not forever, because all it can do is deconstruct. And a universe where people are just deconstructing is not a nice place to live. For the same reason that holocron will never do what you want it to. Oh, come on, I know what you wanted to do. How could I not? You wanted to take it, gain its power, and use it to kill Syl and all those other corporate bastards who wronged you, who kept you in chains. I can't judge you for that. Of course I can't. You've been powerless your whole life. You reached for the first weapon that looked like it would make a difference. How could I ever judge you for that? It's not my right to. Besides, I've been there. Which is why I can say with confidence, it wouldn't have worked. Because you're alone. Because an empire cannot be destroyed by tools of that design. It is steeped in the dark side. And the dark side has always been a weapon of empire. It has never been a tool of liberation. Rebellion? Perhaps. Retribution? Revenge? Yes. But liberation? Never. I should know. Oh, we can come back to that. But first I want to ask about you, Calibar. Those people back in your village, the ones you saved from Corpsec. I heard the stories. You were quite the inferno of wrath. But you never harmed them. Even the ones who doubted you. The ones who tried to sell you out. They wanted to thank you. But you never spoke to them. Why? They're doing quite well now. They're part of the rebel supply chain now, which I did promise not to tell anyone about. You'll keep it a secret, right? Thank you. Well, they've got most of what they need. They could do with some extra firepower, though. Oh, is that what you were trying to get them here? Then why didn't you tell them that? Why didn't you let them help you? Oh, of course, there's nothing they could have done to help. The far better plan is to dope up on the energies of the dark side and do a suicidal charge against an entire corporation and their would-be Sith Lord. Well, you're right. But in my defense, it is a stupid plan. And you know it is. No, I do understand. I know why you went down that path. Felt simple, didn't it? Kill the bad guy, and it's all over. But it never is. He owns this planet. He has the population under his control, he has the slave economy, the military, everything. You kill him, well, that vacuum gets filled very fast. And this new governor steps in, and what does he have? A planet that makes money from selling slaves. A military to keep them in line, so what does he do? Exactly what Syl did. The machinery's all still in place. There's nothing new to fill the void. Now, true, it disrupts them for a while, but if you can't do anything with that disruption, then it'll pass by and nothing changes. So what was your plan, then, for that? I don't believe you when you say that. I reckon you did think about it. You just hoped that other people would solve that problem for you, because you didn't think it would affect you. Because you'd be dead by then, wouldn't you? No, I understand. Look at me. I understand. It's easy to die. When you're trapped in a situation like that, dying feels like freedom. Fighting is work, labor, never-ending task. And the minute you started talking to your fellow rebels, you'd be trapped in the work, in the labor, the slow crawl of rebellion. I think there's a part of you that loves the fantasy of rushing headfirst into the conflict, consuming all the evils of this planet in one big storm, including you. And then you're free. You're done. The holocron was using that, you know. That's why it called out to you. It didn't just sense the hate in you. It saw the fear, the loneliness. It knew it could isolate you. Oh no. A holocron is far more than just a book. It is a vessel of Sith teachings. It is better to think of it as a cult. Charismatic voice in your ear, desperately trying to get you to lose yourself to its teachings. The most dangerous thing you can do when faced with a cult is face it alone. Right. But you're not alone, are you? So you're safe. It can't touch you out here. I don't think it can reach very far. Why is the dark side a weapon of empire? What do you know about the Sith? Sith Lords, the rule of two, the code, victory breaks my chains, all that? Well, that's what it comes down to in the end. The dark side teaches you that it is just you against the universe. Makes you feel special. You are stronger than the connections between people and planets. You can impose your will on them, project it through the Force, and become mightier than anything else. It makes you feel strong. It makes you feel special. And it's nice to feel special. And the Sith know that. That's why they took that feeling and built their order around it. They set themselves apart, make themselves lords, build hierarchies and aristocracies into the core of their faith. And then they build the rule of two, so that they can never find solace with each other. Everything with the Sith and the dark side must be competitive, hateful, cruel. Someone has to be subjugated, submissive, and you always have to assume they're plotting against you. And it's not just the Sith. The dark side is fueled by hatred and anger. But a rebellion is a joyful thing, a healing thing. It is a relief to the conditions that breed suffering, and the dark side depends on suffering. It is fueled by hatred and fear and pain. To have power in the dark side, you need to be able to constantly wallow in these feelings. And that means you need a constant array of new enemies, adversities, and challenges. It's why they build empires. It's what naturally happens. They need enemies to hate, ambitions to fuel them, and when they get to the top, they turn inwards. Ambition and pride turn to paranoia and fear. A cheaper, cruder fuel, but no less potent when burned. Oh, maybe there's some satisfaction in it, yes. But take Emperor Palpatine, for example. Do you think he was ever happy? Of course not. The need for absolute authority is unnatural and uncomfortable. Someone will always be coming for you. Someone will always hate you. You must always accumulate more power. There's no joy in that. There's no joy in the dark side. Apart from the momentary expression of your power. The greatest irony is that their strength comes from the momentary relief from the pain that they inflict on themselves. True freedom is in allowing yourself to be free, to feel what you feel, to have people around you to be able to trust, to build spaces where you don't need to live in that kind of pain. You can listen to the music, feel the rhythm, dance mad to the beat. Feel the joy of teaching and knowing that your students are rather unlikely to stab you in the back. Connection is a beautiful thing. You give joy to someone, they bring you joy in turn. They each twist and twine, rebound off each other. Feelings grow stronger, more vibrant, more vivid. You see the universe in brilliant color, and you see things that you never would have alone. I'm not going to tell you that hatred and anger have no place. There are things in this universe worth hating. Fascists, racists, those who harm alternative sexualities or the players of gender, bullies of any kind. Atrocity demands outrage, and that can fuel you, but you can never let it exist in a vacuum. And don't throw your life away because you're convinced that there is no other path for you. You'll be surprised just how much easier life can be with just one other person you can count on. And can I let you know a secret? You have a lot more than one. You just need to know where to look. What should you do? I think you should go home. Find the people of your village, the ones fighting the good fight. Ask them how you can help. And then act. It's simple when you think of it like that. You help them, then you help the next, and the next, and the next, and the next. Trust me. It works. It really does. You just have to keep going, even through the headwinds. Oh, yes. Machines don't always break with one big whack. Sometimes it's lots of little acts of sabotage. And the machine will buckle under its own weight. You watch. You just need to do the work. And it's not always unpleasant when you've got people around you. It's more simple than you might think. Why not give it a try, eh? See how you do. You feeling better? Good. Don't worry about that thing. I'll take care of it. No. You're fine as you are. You don't need this thing. It'll only lead you astray. Me? Thank you, but no. I can't come with you. Because this is your rebellion, and if I were to join it, well, I know what I'm like. It wouldn't end well. And that being said, I've still got a few days left of this holiday, and I plan on making as much trouble as I can before I leave. Might help you out a bit. Oh, don't worry about me. I won't be alone. I've got friends coming. It's been a long time. Wow. I didn't think they needed me. I've made the same mistakes as you, Calabar. But you're younger. You've got time. Hey, come here. You'll do good, Calabar. I can see it in your eyes.